I like Marvel, I'll say it, but while they don't make the best shows and movies anymore, their video games are stone cold classics. Boom, 3 Spider-Man games by Insomniac, classic. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1, 2, and 3, classic. Spider-Man on iPhone, if you didn't play this game, uninstall this app immediately and download YouTube Kids because you are still a fetus. But one game rises above all, and that is LEGO Marvel Superheroes, the greatest Marvel video game ever made. Well, actually, it's probably second place behind Spider-Man Friend or Foe, but you're not ready for that conversation yet. LEGO Marvel is a straight banger, bringing together all of Marvel's greatest characters into one game. The Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four, the Street Heroes, Spider-Man, Daredevil, the Elephant Man, they are all here and in a story that is perfect at intertwining all of these characters seamlessly like the comics they are inspired by. Unlike the other Marvel games, in this one everyone is here and they are all important as you play through this super fast and fun story mode. The game basically hitting you with a crash course on the best of the Marvel universe, using the best villains and best locations to hit you with a Marvel's greatest hit record that's 15 levels long. And the game starts out hitting the ground running with a Sandman fight in Grand Central Station, then to Doc Ock at the Baxter Building, then to Green Goblin and Venom in Oscorp. And then we have to go to the raft and fight Sabretooth and meet the X-Men, and then we have to go to a secret hidden Hydra base underground the Empire State Building, and that is just the first 5 missions. And the missions themselves are absolutely fantastic, being super fun puzzle solving and having you fight tons of enemies you know and love, and all of them at the end revolving around boss fights that focus on famous character rivalries you know from the comics. Spider-Man fights Venom, Hulk fights Abomination, Captain America gets to fight the Red Skull, the Fantastic Four fight Doctor Doom, the X-Men fight Magneto and Juggernaut, and even Captain America has to fight the Statue of Liberty, and somehow that makes sense. The story of this game itself and the combination of all these characters into somehow an incredibly tight story should be applauded, since we have never seen a story in popular Marvel media intertwine all of Marvel this well since, I don't know, like maybe the Avengers show, that amazing intro? That show was amazing. Do you guys remember that Avengers Mightiest Heroes show? That thing went so hard. It was almost as good as Iron Man Armored Adventures if you remember that show. And Iron Man Armored Adventures will be getting a video, don't you worry. But anyways, back to the video. I think I lost focus. LEGO Marvel's story is a greatest hit track for around 7 hours of runtime, but the open world is where the game really shines, allowing you to see all these other classic Marvel locations out in the wild and interacting with them to unlock even more characters. Everything is here, from Hank Pym's lab to the Hellfire Club to the Sanctum Sanctorum. When I was a kid I knew about none of these places, but now that I'm older, all of these are super famous places I now recognize. And there's even some smaller places in the game like Horizon Labs, which I didn't know as a kid, but now that I'm older and I've read more comics, I know what it is now. And it really just shows that all of the details they put into this game was so that they could make this the truest love letter to Marvel that they could. And I think the way this game shows this love for Marvel fully is through its character roster. This is about as perfect of a LEGO Marvel character roster as you can get. It ranges the entire gamut, and it feels like everyone is included. And that is something that we'll actually see go away in the future LEGO Marvel games. Marvel Avengers only focusing on MCU characters really, and LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 completely omitting X-Men and Fantastic Four characters due to licensing problems. But the unity between the character roster and all of these locations in that first LEGO Marvel Superheroes game is what I think makes it so special. Marvel now more than ever kind of feels disjointed, whether that be in video games or in film, due to all the complexities of sharing characters in different universes and what is canon and what isn't, but LEGO Marvel shoots straight through that and delivers a Marvel game that shows love to an entire universe and doesn't leave anyone out. This was the game that really got me to fall in love with Marvel as a kid, and as a game still 10 years later, it absolutely holds up. The combat is so fun, the puzzles are absolutely great, and all of these characters are so fun to unlock, and this world is just a joy to explore. This is one of those games that you can turn your brain off to and just play for hours. It is so fun and so joyous, and even 10 years later, it absolutely still holds up. LEGO Marvel is a masterpiece, and to this day, it is still the greatest LEGO video game ever made, and I am so sorry saying that to LEGO Star Wars and Indiana Jones and LEGO Batman. This is no joke one of my favorite video games ever, and when a LEGO game is going back and forth with me to see if it's better than Spider-Man PS4 is my favorite superhero game of all time, then you know that's a stone cold classic. I love LEGO Marvel Superheroes, and that's why I'm going to give it an amazing score, a masterpiece score, a Marvel score of a 10 out of 10. And yeah, I love this game. LEGO Marvel Superheroes is a classic, and also it's the best open world game of 2013. Yes, it's better than GTA 5. I am so sorry. Bye.